AITA for not wanting my GF to go on a boat with guys from Tinder? My GFs. 25. Friends. 25F and 23F. Met two guys on Tinder that have a boat and invited them on it this weekend. I initially asked, since they were going with other guys, if I could join. My GF asked the guys, to which they responded the boat wouldn't fit any more people. This was my first concern. My second concern is that I'm not comfortable with my GF going on a boat with random guys. Neither of us have met. I 100% trust my GF. That is not my concern. I just can't get past the idea that these guys only want the 3 girls to come. My GF doesn't see my side and thinks I'm being controlling, which led to a pretty big fight. AITA? NTA. Your GF and friends are being awfully naive about this whole situation. None of them should be going on a boat with 2 guys they don't know. They should start with something a little more safer and public before trusting these guys too much. NTA. That's a red flag, and it's odd that she'd even want to be the 5th wheel. A boat is an extremely vulnerable place to go with people you do not know and met on the internet. And then they are refusing another person who might help act in the girl's interest instead of wanting to go. She should be advising her friends not to. NTA. The fact that these guys are totally okay with your girlfriend coming, but don't want you to come, should be a big red flag. Once these guys are out on that boat away from shore, they would have those 3 girls in an environment completely under their control. Those girls should only put themselves in that situation with people that they completely trust. I think it's totally appropriate for you to be uncomfortable with your girlfriend putting herself in that situation with men she has never met, especially if they don't want you coming along. And I don't think it's a good idea for her friends to be doing it either. NTA. And all 3 women have very questionable judgment. Tell them to Google a man named Oba Chandler. He took 3 women on a boat ride once. Look, I am in no way victim blaming. But what are these girls thinking? Meeting strangers in a completely isolated experience where they cannot leave if things go south. This literally how bad things happen to well-intentioned people. There's no implications here. These dudes wanna rail your girl. And either she's too dumb to realize it, or she ain't exactly against the idea of being boat railed by Tinder dudes. NTA. As a female, there is no way I would put myself in this situation. Not unless I had met these guys previously and was in a relationship with one of them. Too many bad things can happen. I am not saying they will, but the safety factor here makes me uncomfortable. Talk to your GF. Explain this. See if she can convince her friends not to go until they have met and known these guys for longer. Edited to fix a few typos. NTA. If she's intent on going, maybe drive her there and meet these guys yourself. Get there early and have them show you their car and boat trailer. Let the guys know you'll be there on the dock waiting for them. Take lots of pics. These girls aren't smart. This isn't just a red flag. This is a giant crimson Jolly Roger. NTA. NTA. This is a dumb situation for these women to put themselves in. Like handing a serial killer a knife then being surprised when he stabs you. Let's see. Girlfriend is going on a boat with guys her friends met on Tinder and you're not invited. I may be clueless here, but why are you even asking the question? This is totally inappropriate. Maybe if you knew the guys and felt comfortable with it, the situation would not raise so many red flags. While your resistance to her going can be construed as controlling. You are a couple, right? Or maybe that's something that's about to change. Anyway, NTA. Because of the implication? NTA. Bro, she is going there for sex. Dump her and do right by yourself. The question here is, why does your GF want to be the fifth wheel so much so that she gets into a fight with you? Obviously her two friends go on a double date with some guys on Tinder. It's not like a girl's outing. Or her group of friends and people on Tinder or on Tinder to go on dates, not expand their network of friends. More so, they all insist in putting themselves in a vulnerable position, a date they can't walk out of. Until some guys they don't know decide so, and no telling what can happen. From assault to stupid accidents caused by someone drinking too much and not maneuvering the boat properly. You are definitely NTA. NTA, please show her these comments. And have her consider. She doesn't know if these two guys have friends that will also be on the boat. In the middle of water. Where they can't get away if they need to. A first meeting should be in a public place with witnesses. I know boats are exciting. But this is a recipe for disaster. It's sad that people are this desperate to get on a boat. NTA. If she goes, downgrade her to an ex-girlfriend. NTA. Are they going out in a rowboat? Because that's the only explanation I can see for why only 5 people will fit on a boat. But in all seriousness, this just sounds extremely unsafe, and you are very right to be concerned. I would definitely try to convince her not go, but what about any additional safety measures if she still insists? Having her location on at all times. Sending texts to check in, etc. If she's going to be so far out on the water, there's no service or location tracking. Yet another red flag. NTA. Because I see this as a huge safety issue. I.F. would never agree to get on a boat with 2 strange men from Tinder. That sounds like a really awful decision. NTA. But WTF is your girlfriend thinking? There is a giant red flag waving, and on it are the words human trafficking.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.